Okay. So basically, Danny's gonna be working it, and I'm gonna be helping her out, and I technically wouldn't be getting paid. So the thing is, like I said, we said it earlier. He's the type of guy that feels like if you work, you get paid. So we decided to come in pairs. So we're like a couple doing this, and he just pays once. So basically, we're really making $7.50 an hour.
We're doing him a huge freaking favor.
Yeah, $7.50 an hour. But it's also helpful to us, like I said, like, we are able to, like, at least offset some of that. At the end of the day, you could go and find something else and do. But, like, hey, this works hand in hand with what we're doing. I'm sure there's a whole lot of experiences that, again, Danny will gain from this, and I will gain from it. And, I'm excited about it, regardless of the deal. But one of the good things about it, too, what we were able to negotiate is that we can use some of the space there. And that's a big win because, like I said, we live in a small place. We live in a 300 square foot place right now. And, like, shit, bro, like, sometimes it gets a little cluttered. At least, at night we can, like, literally bring over, like, some of our items. We don't have, like, any setup or anything like that, like no lighting or like anything, right? We have to use the sun. Like right now we got to use the sunlight. But being at the warehouse, we can use all the equipment and everything like that to kind of help us forward our initiative with Billion Berries. You know what I'm saying? With our secondhand business. Now, that's where we at right now. Let's hope this thing works out really good. Danny, like I said, she never done whatnot before. It seems that's the direction that he might be wanting to go with a lot of these items. Mm-hmm. I suggested that some of the more high value items, like the ones that are high value, to put those items maybe on eBay, and then more like the lower value item. Maybe put a couple, like maybe not all, but maybe put a couple here and there into the whatnot, and that way you can get people coming, getting some traction, have a little surprise here and there. But for the most part, with those higher value items that you have, I totally suggest like putting those up on eBay and try to get as much as you can out of it. He hates eBay, by the way, but
they had a bad experience.
I feel like with any platform, there's the pros and then there's the cons. You know what I mean? Like when it comes to it. So other than that, I think it was a good day. What time we got there? We got there like at 1:30. That was like 6:00. So we spent quite some time negotiating. The whole time we just talking and talking.
Well, I wouldn't say the whole time. We were there negotiating for 2 hours. Mm-hmm. And then at 3:30 he was like, "You guys want to go get some food? You want pizza?" And he offered to get us lunch. So then we ended up going to get food with him, and we were there for like an hour and some change. Mm-hmm. And then after that, we ended up taking a walk. Like we got our steps in that plaza. We took like mad laps around the entire plaza to walk off some of that food. And now it's 6:00. Oh. And
Danny burnt out, huh?
Yeah, it's nap time.
Oh man. So like let's see how this goes. You know what I mean? Like that's I don't like striking bad deals, man. Like I feel like I've struck so many bad deals. I just hope this one is worth it. You know what I mean? I mean, granted, I was able to let them know like, hey, 2 months. You know what I mean? Like
yeah. And I told Rav, at the end of the day, I'm still gonna be looking for jobs in the background. If I see a good one, I'm gonna apply.
Yeah.
And whatever happens. You never know. I might hear back. I might not. I might hear back at the time where we need it the most. But I'm not gonna. I don't know. I'm not gonna put all my eggs in one basket right now.
Yeah. But
Even
let's
though
still
I'm
try and
hopeful, I'm
follow through
hopeful.
with what we said we'll do for 2 months. You know what I mean?
I'm going to. I'm not gonna try. I'm going to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna just like not. You know what I mean? But
Okay.
if I need to, I'll say, hey, my start date needs to be after this day. You know.
Mm-hmm.
But still, I'm saying, because if at the end of these 60 days, it's not worth the time, you know, to continue showing up, then maybe we should do something different, you know.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, that's what
So
it is.
Yeah, that's where we're at right now. We just wanted to, while it's fresh, we just wanted to talk about it, and then yeah, we'll continue to see how things unfold.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
And again, it's Robbie and Danny.
That's it.
With bread and butter moves. All right. We really appreciate y'all for tuning in. You know, you like what we're saying. You know, you feel like, you know, you can identify with the struggle. You know, you understand the need for hustling in your life, grinding. You understand, you know, the mission. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is, bro. Just like, comment, and subscribe. You know, we love y'all, man.
Peace.
Peace.